Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Benson. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 23 on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They've got first down here from the 36. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Mayfield will look to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 5.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. It's his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Benson on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Baker now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And hit. Mayfield loses the ball. Picked up by the Panthers. Their offense going to take over a much better field position as they get a bunch on that fumble return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Ready?
In front of the ground, Gallup. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Working quickly here. And going play action. Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Red, cycle, red, 38. Ready.
On play action, here's Young. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
Shot, 73 red. Black ultra. Blue stripe, white 60.
Fourth down, Young. Down the field, Leggett. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
Johnson now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready, fuse, yellow, 33.
Out of the gun, Young. On target to his back, and we go down. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready?
Young working from the gun. Completed over the middle. They get there to take him down right around the 41. That one gains 7. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
A gain of 7.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go, set.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they bring him down around the 34. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Right, 97.
34-yard line.
Set.
This is Darrell on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I got it. 52.
The tackle made back at the 37.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Here we go. Black shot. Set.
They're going for it. Young. Into the hands of Leggett. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Panthers.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense to the line fast.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Blaster. Blue striker. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Getting out to his left. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Josh Sweat making the stop.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Got it.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Edo blue. Smack 45. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
Handing off to Benson to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
180. What's up?
First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Looking quickly here.
Hey, award
No
33.
gain on the play. 2nd
Real.
and 10. At the 46.
Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
to the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
What's up?
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look
yeah.
at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
What's up?
Here we go. It's Mayfield. That'll be the first and more. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What's up?
Benson on the counter. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
20! Run. Kings! Start!
From the gun, Mayfield. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
180! Run. Start!
They'll run here. It's Benson. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
What's up?
Baker now. Escapes the pocket. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Baker Mayfield a touchdown. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
14. Panthers 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. 38. Ready.
Young on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Some of these backs, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32. Cut.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set cut. Set cut.
Dowdle. Just a yard, so now it's 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready.
Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Here we go. Smith set.
Again, here's Dowdle. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3.
17. Buccaneers, 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Run, run, run. What's up?
1st down, here's Baker. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Stop!
Throwing again is Baker. It is caught left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Baker now from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Nice game left side. And he's taken down at the 30. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
A 47-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll double their lead to 6. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, ready?
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Got it.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, red, cycle.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, to some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. 22 middle. Ready.
Play action now, Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Set, go.
The inside to give to Dowdle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Fight, ready. 52, boom. Right, white. Smash, red. Set.
Back now, pressure coming. Cut near the goal line. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Dowdle. Only a yard on the pickup. Now it's second and goal. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and goal.
Ready.
He gets it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
46, Buccaneers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Now
off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Run.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's third and 11.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Mayfield throwing on 4th. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Team 4 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Baker throwing again. Complete left side. It's just long. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
16 more
It's a
yards.
great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
180. Hey, alert.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line
8
fast.
yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 11-yard line.
Run. Alert.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard loss brings up third down and 5.
Point it right. Watch out.
Third and short. Mayfield. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Complete to Trey Benson.
Kings!
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Mayfield now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers trim the deficit down to 5.
26. Buccaneers 21.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Strong running inside the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Set, ready. 10 black. Ready, go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Yellow, line. Set, hut. 22 needle. Right, 90 black swap. Set, go.
There's the give to Dowdle. He's going to be held up after gain 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's Dowdle again. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers push the lead up to 12. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Finds Benson on the check down. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. And they get to him again. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Set. Hurry! 180! Kings! What's up?
Third down. Here's Mayfield. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers trim the deficit down to 5.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. And that throw just too high for him.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3-and-out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Down. Black shot.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That's completed right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
48-yard line.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Green Jack. Black Ultra. Grill green. Edo blue. Grill yellow. Ready?
Sticking to the air. It's Young. This is thrown towards the defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on quick down. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. 52 blue. Fight 60.
To the air, yet again. Young. Rolling left, buying some time. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and just 2 to go.
Black 40. Red cycle. Hut.
He'll throw it. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Watch out now. 60 series. Ready.
Here's Dowdy straight up the middle. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ready.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They put a receiver in motion left.
10, 10.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Blue striker. Set, set.
This one's caught.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and goal.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Opposite. Green. Ready.
They go with Dowdle on the run. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
He was brought down by Josh Swift. It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Panthers with a 5-point lead. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here, 5, 97, 45, right. Set.
He's back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His 1st broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Hey, 133.
1st down. Here's Baker. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Pistol. Good. White hot.
Throwing again is Baker. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Quick, yellow. Ready, red, hunt.
Trying it left side. Dowdle. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Blue 32, 52 blaster. Check, hunt.
On the ground, Dowdle. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Yellow, ready.
3rd down run with Dowdle. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.